everyone, welcome to your 30-minute full body workout. So you are going to need 2 sets of weights. So a set that is a little bit on the heavier end, whatever that is for you, for lower body, and then a set that is a little bit on the lighter end for upper body. So we are doing 2 rounds of this full body workout. It is going to be an upper body workout, 3 exercises for a minute each. And then we are doing 3 lower body exercises for a minute each, 3 core, and then a cardio sprint. And then we're gonna repeat that 2 times through, total of 30 minutes. And if at any point in time you need to pause me and get a different set of weights, feel free to do that. Make sure you have water close by. Let's go ahead and get started with that warm up. So feet will come hip width apart, soft bend in the knees. We're doing a good morning stretch, hands behind your head. So I want you to hinge forward, reach, hands behind your head, stand up and lift. So just keep doing that. Shift the hips back, reach the hands forward, hands behind, stand up, squeeze the glutes at the top. So we're only here for about 30 seconds total. As you lift, I want you to squeeze, make sure you're not pressing those hips forward, nice neutral spine. Hello, hello, good morning. Slowly waking up the body. Great first workout and first exercise of the day here. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's take it to some alternating reverse lunges. So you'll step back right, and then when you're ready, step back left. Now take this at your range of motion. Just make sure that that knee that you step back on is slightly underneath that hip. If you hinge forward, you're gonna put a little bit more work in the glute, which is what I want. If you're a little more upright, you're gonna feel it a little bit more in your quad. So we're not here long. Again, only just 30 seconds. In about 10 seconds, we have some inchworm to plank coming up in 3, in 2, and 1. Nice, so you can step back, give yourself plenty of room. We have that inchworm to plank, so you'll walk out like this, and then walk it back. Stand up, extend through the fingertips. Here we go, 30 seconds. Take your time, press those heels down, reach, extend through the fingertips. Nice long spine. All right, we have 3, 2, and 1. When you're there, go ahead and meet me in that plank position. You're gonna step your right foot forward, reach that arm up, bring it down, bring it back, and then switch sides. Always that option to drop down to that knee if you need. They call this the world's greatest stretch for a reason. Feels so good. Big exhales, you extend and twist at the top. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and meet me in plank. We're gonna take it to a down dog. So take it up and then bring it down. Core stays nice and engaged. What does that mean? Almost like if you're being punched in the stomach. That sounds bad, but it just is a good cue for it, that natural reaction. Belly button to spine. If it feels good, you can kind of hold at the top, pedal out the feet, and then bring it back down. 3, 2, 1. Meet me in cat-cow. Take a big deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Shift to the front of your palms. And then inhale, arch it out, chest up, chin up. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch it out. One more. Exhale, round. And inhale, arch it out. Bring your head nice and neutral. Let's come to a standing. And we're just gonna do some air squats to start it out. So down and up. So we're here for about 15 seconds. And then the final 15 seconds, I'm going to give you that option to add a hop at the top. You can either stay here or add that hop to the top to give you a little more challenge, get a little bit more cardiovascular exercise in there to start you off. All right, 3, 2, 1. Option to add the hop or stay where you're at, all right? We're not here for long. Inhale down, exhale up. You have 10 seconds left. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab water, grab a towel. While you're doing that, I'll show you what we got coming up for you. So again, 3 upper body exercises followed by 3 lower body exercises. First one is going to be a full bicep curl for a full minute, okay? So again, you want a weight that is going to challenge you, but you wanna make sure that you're staying in good form. If it's too heavy, that's gonna be too much. All right, so go ahead and grab your weights. Let's get started. 3, 2, and 1. Full minute. You can either do the staggered stance or an athletic stance like this, whatever helps you feel more supported. I like the staggered stance for whatever reason. So again, this is a full minute. So go slow, go at your own pace, try not to rush it. If you're moving really quickly, you need heavier weights. Maybe even add that little pause at the top and then slowly control it on the way down. So control it on the way down and the way up. Working in both directions, super important. Time under tension. Woo! Already feeling it? We have 15 seconds. I'm gonna be looking at my clock a lot to keep you on track and myself. All right, breathe. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, keep those weights. We have alternating rows. So feet are just about hip width, soft bend in the knees, hinge forward, alternating rows. You'll bring the weight to the right and then to the left. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So make sure that your hips aren't moving side to side. If you're feeling it in your back, engage your core, engage your glutes. If it's still there, stand up, reset. If it's still there, go to lighter weights. So you want to think about bringing that head of the weight to the back of your hip, almost in that little pocket. Make sure the elbow stays back, that you're not flailing out. That's just really going to get into your back a lot more. The lat, that muscle directly underneath your armpit. Almost there. Stay with me. Inhale down, exhale on the way up. You have that little isometric hold with the other weight with your other hand. All right, you have about 10 seconds left. Breathe through it. In 3, in 2, and 1. Woo! All right, round those shoulders back. Next, we're gonna carefully make our way down to the floor or bench if you have one. And we have alternating chest flies coming up. So carefully roll onto your mat. Arms go up, soft bend through the elbows. You open up right, and then when you're ready, you open up left. All right, get set. In 3, in 2, in 1, full minute. Here we go. So again, big thing, elbows, soft bend. As you open up, that weight is just coming right in line where your shoulder and your chest meet. And then slow squeeze back up with that isometric hold of the other weight. You might be feeling pulled to one side. That's where your core starts to fire up, so pull the abs in a little tighter. Lower back stays to the mat or to the floor, to the bench. Might be a little shaky. Big exhale, knit the rib cage together as you bring that weight back up. Nice and slow, like you're moving through mud. Again, if you're feeling like this is not challenging, you probably need a heavier weight. Make sure you're in that good form. All right, we have 10 seconds left. And then we're taking it to lower body. You're gonna grab one of your heavier weights. In 3, in 2, and 1. Good job. So, as you know, we like to roll up. I should have done it the other way. You get my back for a second. But go ahead, grab one heavier weight, and we're gonna stay on the floor. We have glute bridges, so that weight will come to your hips. If you do want to make this even more challenging, you can take both weights and make like a little teepee. So we're gonna do some glute bridges. Full minute starts in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. So straight from upper body to lower body. Drive through the heels. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes at the top. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. So you only want to lift your back to where your sports bra meets the mat. If you're a guy and you're doing this, then just to about mid-upper back. We don't want to go too far because we don't want to put that arch in the back. Squeeze, squeeze, add a little pause at the top, and then bring it back down. Good, you have 30 seconds left. And then we're coming to a standing. We're keeping that one weight for a goblet squat coming up. Use the breath, inhale down. Exhale, pull the abs in. Pelvic floor lifts, always some pelvic floor work. This is a great one. Knit the rib cage. 10 seconds left, breathe through it. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. Less than 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, carefully roll to your side. and then press yourself on up. We have that goblet squat, so you can set that weight down as you get up and then pick it back up. So you're taking the head of the weight, feet go wide, toes turn out just a little bit, not much. Inhale on the way down, slight hinge, just very slight. Exhale, squeeze your glutes at the top. That nice ugly squeeze is what we call it, okay? Full minute starts. In 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. Imagine like your inner thighs, even though they're not touching, there's 2 magnets and they're going towards one another. All right, I wanna show you from this side. Slight hinge, drive through the heels, squeeze, 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 but you're not pressing your hips forward. You're keeping everything nice and neutral. Think more up rather than out. Good. With 30 seconds left, and we're losing our weight. And grab a band. I don't think I said that earlier. Grab a band if you have one. If you don't, you can keep a weight. That's okay, because we have some lateral side steps coming up. So you might need to pause me for a second and grab a band if you do have one. 10 seconds. Press away from the floor. Give yourself something to work against. Work down and up. In 3, in 2, and 1. Good job. All right, go grab that band if you need. You can put me on pause for a second. And if you have your band, welcome back. All right, go ahead. You're gonna take that band, carefully step through it, bring it directly above your knees on top of the thighs. If you don't have a band, then just keep a weight at your chest. So we have lateral side steps. So we're just stepping right and then stepping to the left. Slight hinge forward. Full minute. In 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. So toes and knees stay forward. Really press into that band each time you step. Slow it down. Working that lateral move. So important to work front and back, but also side to side. We're not robots, right? Gotta work in all planes of motion. You can also bring your palms here for a little bit more resistance if you press your palms together. Woo! This is really good for the booty. Really good for that outer glute, that glute medius. Toes stay forward. We have 30 seconds. Actually less than 30 seconds, I lied. Inhale, remember to breathe. In these type of movements, it's really easy to hold your breath, relax your jaw. We have 10 seconds. Here's 3. Here's 2, and 1. Woo! Carefully step out. All right, we are now going into our first core exercise. This is a little different. So 30 seconds on, and then we're gonna have 30 seconds each with a little tiny baby rest break in between. So for 30 seconds, we are going to do a bear hover, and you're actually going to walk laterally. Always the option, just hold still. Always the option, take the knees down and up. So lots of different options. All right, get set. We start in 3, in 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, float the knees and the shins. Begin to walk side to side. Try to keep the booty low. Knees and shins hover. Again, always the option, just hold still or take the knees down for a sec and lift back up. But we're almost there. We have 10 seconds left. Woo! Shoulders above the wrists. 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. All right, bicycle. Time to get into the obliques. Carefully come down, roll back, hands behind the head, opposite elbow, opposite knee. I'm gonna keep my knees bent. I'm working with a little bit of a back injury here, but you do have that option to extend the leg completely straight. All right, 30 seconds, here we go. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. So as you can see, I'm modifying, but I'm really still feeling it a lot in the core. Modifying doesn't mean that you're weak. It means that you're doing the workout safer so that you get stronger faster. Big exhale. Almost there. In 3, in 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna stay here. Rest your head, getting into the lower abs now. 30 seconds. We have some reverse crunches. So I have my knees slightly bent, and then I'm lifting my tailbone off the floor. Knees come slightly forward and back. All right, 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, here we go. So try to keep the toes going straight up, and then control on the way down as best as you can. Breathe through, press the palms to the floor. Really getting into those last 6 inches of your core. Think like right where you would zip up your jeans. Almost there, breathe through it. 5 seconds, 3, 2, and 1, nice. All right, so we've done 3 upper body, 3 lower body, 3 core. Now we're gonna get into our cardio sprint, okay? So 30 seconds on, 15-second rest break. Grab water really quickly. So we have 3 times through of this. So 30, 15 rest, 30, 15 rest, 30, 15 rest. So first, we're just going to do some in and out squats. Option to make this a little more lower impact, just step it out, side to side. All right, get set. In 3, in 2, in 1, here we go. Little jump out, bring it back in. Again, always an option to just step it out and take out the jumping, especially if you're still working on your pelvic floor. If you have any issues with leaking, any type of incontinence or pelvic pain, then just take it one side at a time. Slight hinge forward. You have 10 seconds and we rest for 15. In 3, in 2, and 1. 15-second rest. Inhale, exhale, grab water. Grab a towel if you need. Whew, it is hot in here. All right. But we start in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Same thing, 30 seconds, you got it. Inhale down, exhale up. Remember, go at your own pace. I'm just a guide. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. If you want to speed it up, hey, speed it up. Almost there. Breathe, breathe. Less than 10. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Thighs on fire too. 15-second rest break. We got 1 more, and then we're doing another round. 3 upper, 3 lower, 3 core, cardio sprint, then we stretch. It's gonna be a little different, but still working the same muscle group. All right, 3, 2, 1, final round, here we go. Take it out, take it in. Remember to breathe, relax the shoulders, relax your jaw. I know it's hard to think about doing all that while you're moving. Super important. The more you practice it, the better you'll get, I promise. We're almost there, 10 seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, active recovery. Inhales and exhales, grab water. While you are doing that, I'll show you what we got next. All right, we're going back to that upper body. So, last time, we did full bicep curl. This time we're just doing half curl, hold, and lower down. So you're literally going just halfway from what you did before. All right, grab water. Your weights, lighter weights than you would use for lower body. Full minute starts in 3, in 2, and 1. Half curl hold, here we go. Athletic or staggered stance. Curl it up, hold, control it down. Big exhale, inhale. Woo! You got fist with your bicep. It's crazy how a shorter range of motion sometimes can be harder, especially when you add that little pause at the top, right? Breathe through it. Inhale, exhale. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. Go at your own pace. And if you need to slow it down, take a break, grab water, you do you. Core stays solid. Even though this is a bicep move, we're still working the core. Almost there, I'll check my timer. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. I'm starting to get good at recognizing when I think it's been 30 seconds, and it's actually been really close to 30 seconds. All right, take a quick break. Last time we did alternating rows. This time we're doing full rows. So pull it back, hold, extend forward, hold. All right, always that option, again, to use a lighter weight if needed, or come up, reset if you feel it in your low back after you've engaged your core and your glutes, and then get back into it. If it's still there, go lighter. All right, we start. We set the timer. In 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go, full minute. Feet hip width, soft bend, hinge forward, arms forward, palms in. Take it back, hold, and then extend it forward. Remember, elbows don't go out like this. They stay in. Head of the weight, go back towards your hips. Squeeze, 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 and then release. Squeeze your glutes. Every muscle should be turned on right now. Like I said, this is an upper body workout, but it's really total body at the end of the day. Try not to gaze down, gaze up, and slightly forward. You're doing great. Stay in it. Big audible exhale. The harder the workout, the bigger that exhale. You're almost there. We have 15 seconds left. Inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, pull the abs in. Ribcage and necks together. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, now carefully make your way down to the floor. Last time we did alternating chest fly. This time we are doing full chest fly. So once you're there, carefully roll back. Weights go up, bend the knees. Weights together, soft bend through the elbows. You open up, and then you close. Nice and slow. If you want to take this up a notch, option to bring the legs to tabletop. Just make sure that your lower back isn't arching and that you're almost scooping your abs and your hips towards that mat, all right? Get set. Full minute. In 3, in 2, in 1. Full minute. Chest fly, full. Here we go. Soft bend through the elbows. Bring it up. Nice and slow. You're working through mud. You're bringing that head of the weight closest to you, just in line with your shoulder, where your shoulder meets your body. Nice and slow. You might not get in as many reps, that's okay. How's your core? Is your lower back pressed into the mat, into the floor? And the reason it's doing that is because you're engaging your lower abdominals. We don't want to just slam our lower back into the floor. We want to create that movement by working through the core a little deeper. You have less than 10, almost there. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, nice job. We're gonna stay on the floor. Swap out your lighter weight for your heavier weight. We're doing that glute bridge again, but this time we're gonna flex your feet. All right, so heels down, toes up. Always the option to keep your feet down. So we just take it up and then lower. All right, get set, full minute. In 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. So not too much is changing here other than our feet placement. So you want to add that little hold and pause at the top and then control. So we want that ugly squeeze of the glutes again. So take it up, squeeze, 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 lower back down. You're doing great, stay with it. Slowly lower, nice and controlled. Again, if you want to add more weight, you can take 2 weights and again, make that little TP on top of your hips. This is great for your core, your pelvic floor, your glutes, total body work here. Stay in it. You have 20 seconds left, and then we're taking it to that goblet squat. Just a little different. We're gonna switch up that tempo. In 15 seconds, hold on to it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lifting just to where your sports bra or upper mid back is with the mat. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, carefully set that weight to the side, roll to your side. Come on up, find your heavier weight, just one. We have that goblet squat. All right, so again, you're taking that head of the weight in between your palm, or in between your hands, feet wide, toes turn out just slightly. We're just gonna slow it down. So we're going to go down, 2, up, 2. So a little slower, so almost like a little pause at the bottom, okay? 3, 2, 1, full minute, here we go. Inhale down, Exhale up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top. Inhale down. Exhale up, squeeze, 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 good. Drive the heels down, squeeze at the top. That slight hinge forward, press away from the floor. Already 30 seconds in. Think down, 2, up, 2. So again, working as much on the way down as we are from the way up. So push and pull. You have 15 seconds left. Good. Then we're gonna grab that band. We have those lateral steps. Less than 10. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set that weight down carefully, then grab your band. So last time we put it around our thighs, so right above the knees. This time we're keeping it around the ankles. Adds a little bit more resistance, a little more spice. So always the option to keep it above the knees where it was last time, okay? Full minute starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, you can keep your hands to your hips or here. I like to keep it here because I like to press into my palms. This slows it down a little bit, right? Adds a little bit more tension, more resistance. Toes and knees stay forward. Fight against that band. So slow it down. Instead of just moving really fast like this, actively think about pressing into that band with each step. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Breathe. You have 30 seconds left. And then we have that core cardio sprint, and then we rest. You're doing great, stay in it. Rest as in cool down. Almost there. Woo! This one is a lot more challenging than the last. What is that saying? If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. I think that's right, right? I'm feeling that here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Buns a burnin'. Take that band off or throw it, whatever you wanna do. Grab water if you need. We're gonna go right into our core. Okay, so we have those bear hover walks. Core really doesn't change. When you're ready, 30 seconds on, and then we'll each are 30 seconds. Okay, bear hover walk. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Inhale, exhale, hover the shins. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Again, always the option to hold and bring the knees down and then back up. You choose. Booty stays low. Try not to keep the booty up like this. I want knees hovering and shins hovering just about a couple of inches. 3, 2, 1, rest. I get to talking and then I'm like, oh, it's time to go to the next move. Bicycles. Again, I'm keeping my knees bent here, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Always the option to extend the legs straight. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So try not to let your elbows come in like this. You want them open, nice wide chest, collarbone long. Use your breath, abs in. You have 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest your head. Arms by the sides, legs up. We have those reverse crunches. All right, 30 seconds. Here we go. Toes go up, control on the way down. Press the palms, control it. Think toes straight up rather than back and forth. Think down, up, down. Relax your jaw. Palms press into the mat or floor. Almost there. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, one more cardio round. And then we get a nice cool down. We're out of here. All right, so we've done some lateral stuff today. I'm gonna continue that. You are gonna grab a weight. And this might take like 1 or 2 times to get through it. So we're hopping, passing that weight in between. Always the option to work without the weight, okay? Always the option to slow it down like this. 30 seconds on, 15-second rest break. 3 times through, then we stretch. Get set, in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hop it and pass it. Hop it and pass it. Sounds like a rap song. Maybe I just made the new hit of 2025. What's left of 2025? Pass that weight, hop it. Always option again, work without the weight or slow it down, step out side to side. Heart rate goes up. Work on that cardio a little bit. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down. Woo. Active recovery, 15 seconds. Just got a little bit of hit in there, not much, but just a little. Full body. We've worked pretty much everything today. To get set, we start in 3, in 2, in 1, round 2. Let's go. Hop it, pass it. Chest stays slightly lifted. Toes forward. Still low impact, but getting that weight up. Shoulders back, abs in. Squeeze the glutes. Try not to slump down. It's gonna hurt the back. Believe me, I don't need that right now. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Set that weight down. Woo! 1 more, and then we stretch. Tap side to side. I'm breathing heavy. Are you breathing heavy? I am. All right. Big inhale and exhale. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Final 30 seconds. Let's go. Side to side, toes forward. This is it. Stay in it. Even if you just step out, even if you lose the weight, keep moving. Almost there. 15 seconds. 15 down, 15 left. Woo! You've got this. Toes forward, knees forward. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Amazing job. Whew. That is a hard one. That is a challenging one. If you made it here, awesome work. Tap side to side. Grab water, grab a towel, let's slow it down. We're standing, so let's do a couple deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Whew. Inhale. Let it all go. Inhale. On this next one, hinge forward. If your fingertips don't meet the floor, that's okay. Little rock right and left. Once you're there, come center. Left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, switch sides. Carefully come down. Once you're there, turn that right toe out. Into that right side. And switch it. Once you're there, let your head hang heavy. Grab opposite elbow, opposite knee. Soft bend to the knees. Roll yourself on up. Right arm across the bodies. Send it back. Back center. Send it back. Interlace the hands, press to the chest. One more deep breath. Release, inhale. Hands come together, exhale. Give yourself and your virtual friends a round of applause. Amazing job, everyone. And until next time, we'll see you in the next workout.